Family, what's going on? It's your boy Dion.
What's up? It's your girl Jazz.
Welcome back to another video where we help you find purpose, build wealth, and live happy. We here. What's up?
Yeah, what's up? So what are we going to talk about today? What's on your mind?
What's on your mind, man? What's on your mind? And first and foremost, I really do hope that this information helps you. I think with us, before we get into our topic for our video, it's important for us to make sure that we get the information out that can help someone.
Yeah.
And not worry about it being relevant or current events or the cool thing to say.
It's just true to who we are, and so hopefully it just helps someone else, you know, on their journey while we're on our own.
Facts. Because it is a time, you know, in life right now where there's so much information out there. There's so many different ways you can go about doing things. And it's important to talk about the budgeting, the finances, the creating and planning, the goal setting, the purpose, because a lot of people don't really go into detail on actually how to create that action plan, how to really go into depth of actually achieving a goal that you're setting for yourself. And so that's what we want to do. We're going to have fun. We got a lot of things planned for you guys on this channel. We got a lot of cool things coming up. But this stuff is important. This stuff is, these topics are very, very important.
It's the hard stuff to do.
It's the hard stuff. It's the stuff nobody really want to talk about. The stuff nobody really wants to do, but it is best for you. Nah, carry on.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, just creating a plan, an action plan. I usually like to, well, when you think about like creating a plan for your goals, I like to create what I call fast goals.
Okay, now.
Okay, because you know there's an acronym out there for everything. There's so many different ones like around goal setting. But what I like about fast goals is that, you know, it's really about you focusing on that goal, but having frequent discussions and conversations about that goal, right? So that's how you keeping it top of mind, because you're talking about it all the time. But you're making it an ambitious scope. You're making it ambitious yet achievable. And you're being very specific about what it is exactly that you want to do, right?
Yep.
And it's transparent. So, you know, you're talking about it with someone else, you know, like I would with Dion, my husband. And that transparency there, he can hold me accountable for it. And so that's what I like about fast goals, that methodology, because I think, you know, it's simpler than the whole corporate jargon. So it's something that, like, I feel like feels more real for us.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. And frequency, just kind of starting off with that, it's important to constantly have your goal in front of you, speaking it out loud, touch points. I think a lot of times too, what happens, you write a goal down, you got it in a book or a notepad, and you close it, you put it away, and you don't open that bad boy up,
until you look up, you be like, whoop, the whole year done went by.
You haven't cracked it back open again. So I think that's important, the frequency of just kind of reminding yourself of the goal and task, or frequently reminding yourself of the goal at hand. And
so what are some practical tips or some things that you could do to just kind of keep it in front of you?
Listen, I am old school. That's a great question, actually.
Well, what do we do? Like,
well, you know,
we have a whole board, right?
A
whole what's the board called? It's not like a whiteboard. It's a clear board, but it's kind of like a whiteboard.
An acrylic writing board. Or something.
And we just write our goals for the quarter, and we keep it up there. So whenever we walk into our office, you know, we see it.
Right.
The other thing you can do if you love pictures is make a vision board and put. You know,
that's a good one.
Put that up,
and
then you can always put text under the picture or however you want to do it. But I think there's so many different ways that you can, I don't know, make the goal kind of visible.
Yeah, if you like writing, and you like actually having a journal or notebook, keep it by your nightstand, by your bed.
Right.
So that way you can wake up and just grab it. And, you know, before you go to bed, you could grab it and look at it, and then, you know, put it away right on the nightstand. So,
I guess it's kind of like whatever habits you have, kind of go with that. Like if you are a journaler, put it in your journal. That way you're looking at it every day. You know, if you like kind of like having things just like Post-its or things on the board, do that.
We people. And,
in your phone?
In your phone as well. So do what works for you. Find what works for you. That's important as well too. I think creating a goal you shouldn't look at it like everybody do the same way, or they're telling me to do it this way, so we all got to follow that format. Find what works for you. Some people have, not to get off track, some people have, discipline to where they want to lose weight. They know how to meal prep on a Saturday or Sunday for the week.
Yeah.
Okay? And then there are some people who absolutely need to go through every cabinet, the whole entire refrigerator, and remove anything that may trigger them to fall off. Right?
Because it be that real.
It be that real. So you have to find what works for you. And I think a lot of people don't even tap into that aspect of it.
Right.
You just hear something, you just do it.
Yeah.
You get frustrated, it's not working, and then you quit.
Yeah. So I mean, we're telling you a methodology of goals, right? Fast, but like make it work for you.
Make it work for you.
Yeah. Talk about it though. Like the point is, have frequent discussions about it and stay focused on it. The other thing, make it ambitious but achievable. Like do something that like actually would take some work to build towards, not something that's just like, oh, I could do it in one day. Well, I accomplished my goal. That's it. I'm done for 2024. I'm done. It's a wrap. Like, you want something that you actually have to like, okay, create smaller steps or break down even smaller steps to get to that goal, right? If you want to launch your business, writing that business plan, getting the business set up, those are milestones or smaller steps that build towards accomplishing that goal. Whatever that may be, right? If you want to, I don't know, write a film or produce a film, like there's a process that goes into that you can break down into smaller steps with writing the script and, learning all the pre-production stuff and identifying all the pieces that you need to put it all together. I mean, whatever your goal is, make it to where, it's ambitious, but you can still achieve it like within a year time frame or shorter, and then just kind of revisit it every quarter.
Facts. I like it. I think that's important. Yes, ambitious. Be ambitious. But ambitious is, once again, you can tell a million people to be ambitious, but it's important for you to find what triggers you to break out that ambition. And ambition is very, very important, okay? So you want to be ambitious when it comes to the goal setting, all right? And also ambition is also one of those things where you can get lost because you don't really know how to be ambitious because you haven't really mastered and understand the goal, exactly what you're trying to achieve, and therefore your ambition can be up and be down, so ambition is very, very important, but you got to also find what makes you ambitious about the goal that you're trying to achieve. And
I guess ambition is kind of relative too, because for some people, like just even passing a test, like just let me pass this test so I can get certified in this or whatever is a goal, and that is a goal. Like that is a valid goal because it takes a lot.
And you got to be ambitious.
Yes, that is. If that's going to help you unlock, a better job or better opportunities for yourself, like that is a great ambitious goal to have.
Facts.
Yeah. So then you want to be specific, right? Because the biggest part of that is knowing, like, okay, what exactly am I trying to do, and how do I measure that to know that I'm tracking? Like, am I trying to lose 50 pounds?
Oh man,
and then you have that number. Okay, now then how am I tracking towards that 50 pounds? Month 1, month 2, month 3, and all of that, right?
Correct. You hit it right on the nail. I think a lot of us, including myself, specific is kind of a weak area. And I say that to say it just like that.
Really?
We always would just say, I want to lose weight, but we just can't put a timeline or a due date on it, right? You don't really specify because you get too caught up in the numbers. Like, can I really lose 30 pounds in 1 month? Can I lose 10 pounds in 1 month? You get so caught up in it, so you end up just saying, well, I just want to lose weight. But what does that look like? Because if you don't have a specific goal, you don't really know the losing weight process, because you're going to lose some weight, gain some weight.
Right.
Then you think that that's normal. Okay, well, I'm going to have my days where I lose some weight, but I'm going to pick it back up, and you're going to go through this fight, this tussle, and before you know it, nothing's happened, nothing's getting done because you didn't really specify that I want to lose 15 pounds in 4 weeks. So specify. as much as you can. Be as clear and detailed as possible.
That is
I'm
key.
speaking to myself too, so
Right.
trust
And
me.
I mean, as you were just saying that, like, being specific paints the picture that you need
Right.
to see it, you know,
Yep.
to go for it.
Yep.
Because then what are you going for? Like, if it's vague and if it's
Right.
blurry, if it's
Right.
gray,
Right.
if the goal is, I'm not really quite sure what
Right.
that looks like. Well, how successful can you be in achieving something you don't know what that looked like?
Come on now.
That's okay, babe.
Hubby got you. Come on now.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
know.
So then playing off of that specific part, then once you're specific about it, you want to be transparent about it.
Yes.
That doesn't necessarily mean go stand on a mountain and just like tell it to everybody and
Right.
all body, you know, because
Right.
some things you don't need to be sharing with folks, because I'm telling you, they'll derail you rather than encourage you and build you up.
Facts.
But find that one or two accountability partner that you can go to and that you trust and that you know is trying to do the same, you know, build better for
Right,
themselves.
right.
And share it with them. And just like let that person help you be accountable to that goal.
Correct.
That's
You
a
hear,
whole lot.
you hear it a million times, and you said it right on there. If you want to be a millionaire, you got to hang around. You got to be, you know, if you want to be the sixth millionaire, you're hanging around 5 millionaires. If you want to be poor, average-minded, most likely, if you're in that environment, that's what the outcome is going to be. So, just be mindful of, you know, what it is you want. Be specific. Be transparent. There's always, you know, this world that we live in is billions of people. And so technology is connecting us together faster than ever.
Right.
There's somebody out there that's either going through what you went through, or maybe even went through something worse than what you went through and actually made it out. So there is a blueprint somewhere that you can actually follow. And you can say, hey, okay, I recognize that they went through that. I'm struggling with my weight. They struggled with their weight, and they decided to go swimming every morning. I have a swimming pool outside. I
Or
never
play
thought
basketball.
about that, right? I never thought about going swimming because I didn't see anybody go swimming. I assumed it didn't, you know, help. But there's somebody out there that literally lost 20, 30 pounds, decided to just
swimming.
wake up, go swimming every day. So,
Right.
yeah,
And for
know.
you, lately, it's been playing basketball.
I've been playing basketball.
Like,
Your
'cause
boy, man,
he
back
loves
in the gym.
basketball.
Yeah, man. Quick background about your boy, man. I did the high school thing, 3-year varsity player, D1 athlete. Became a family man, speeding it up. And being a family man and having 3 children has been amazing. It's brought the best out of me, but it's very challenging. And the things I used to do that I enjoy so much, I just don't get time to do them.
Parenthood, period. Period.
It will kick your butt if you let it.
Come on now.
It will kick your butt if you let it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But yeah, it's also an opportunity to see what you're made of. There's a lot of wisdom and growth when you really take on that blessing that God has, you know, put on you, that responsibility.
Trusted you with, yeah.
And you
Right.
definitely will come out on the other side a lot wiser, a lot stronger. And now it's that season, but we get into prioritizing and things of that nature. It's now that season of our lives and in my life where, yeah, I'm playing some basketball, you know, some basketball, getting to the gym, meeting people. So that's exciting because I didn't really have that window of opportunity for a while
Right.
out here, you
And
know.
that's the thing that helps you stay focused on
Yeah.
losing, you know, on your weight goal.
Yep.
Is like, if you can incorporate basketball, it won't feel so hard.
Correct.
You know.
Because I hate running. running.
Right.
Treadmills is not really my
yeah.
thing. So it's like all my life, if I worked out or hit the weight room, it was always to improve my basketball shape
Right,
and ability
around the sport.
So it was never just to do it just because. So to be in this stage where you're doing it kind of just because, you know, it can get daunting. You can get unmotivated. It could just feel like, you know, you can just push it over like, I'll worry about that. I'll do that another day. So
Right.
yeah, but in this season, I'm finding the opportunity of picking the basketball up, playing, and, you know, you're not even thinking you're burning 1,500 calories within an hour and a half.
Just
you
that
know,
quick. You
because
burnt up your whole day's
yeah.
calories.
So stuff like that, you know,
Yeah.
just finding what works for you.
Yeah.
And so
Right. Bicycling.
Yeah, bicycling.
That's another thing. People love to just go out and ride bikes. Like, that's a full body workout, like stuff like that.
And one thing we're speaking on this, we want to make sure we talk about when it comes to prioritizing your tasks, is that there are going to be seasons in your life, and for us as well, we have, other platforms on other social media platforms and things of that nature, but we don't post as much. And it was funny because it dawned on me that we're in this space that in the reality of being a husband, a father, business owner, that when it comes to prioritizing, I have to put those things down. It sucks, right? You want to get on the platforms, you want to post, you want to be as consistent as you possibly can, but when I think about my life and my reality right now, what benefit would that do me? When you got a business that's growing very fast, you got babies, you got daughters, we have kids that's growing very fast.
Right.
They need all of our attention and all of our time. That's just what it is. We don't have any family out here. It's just us. So we're still building that village, which is awesome. We've met a lot of great people, and I'm definitely excited as the future comes. We're going to meet a lot of more amazing people as well, and really build a strong village. But it's been a grind for us, and so I just came to the realization, like, yo, it's okay. You can't do and be everywhere at once. You have to prioritize and break these things down.
You are going to have to prioritize.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah. I mean, because if you don't, you're going to get sidetracked.
Right.
On the less important activities, right? The things that don't bring back a return on your investment.
Man.
Your investment of pouring in time and effort and energy and money and resources. And that's an investment that you're giving to these things. And you're not going to see a return or a reward for that if you don't focus and prioritize on the most valuable things.
Talk
the little bitty stuff, let the little bitty stuff be what it is. Little bitty itty.
Yeah.
Okay, you can get to that later when you find time.
If you do.
If not, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. And I think, just kind of bouncing off that, like, return on investment. Are you investing in yourself?
Come on now.
Like,
what are you investing in?
What things around you are actually benefiting you, where you're investing into the future and setting yourself up for success 5-10 years from now? Or are you in a situation where everything is depleting you? Bills is draining you. Car note is kicking your butt. On top of the insurance with that, the car is depreciating. It's not an asset that has appreciation. It's depreciating every time you drive it. Every year that goes by, and you're dumping money into these things. So what is your ROI? What does your return on investment look like? You should reevaluate that. Do a self-evaluation, because it's very important that you at least understand that you have to invest in yourself. All right? If you want to get to where you're trying to get to, you want to start that business, all right, you want to have that family, you want to have those kids, you want to live in a certain neighborhood, you want to work at a certain job, have a certain occupation, you have to learn to start investing in yourself and not getting so caught up in keeping up with the Joneses and per se or a certain persona and trying to have a certain image.
Right.
Because ultimately it doesn't matter. Real gonna recognize real. Right. Okay.
Listen, your life gonna speak. Your results in your life and the fruit that manifests out of your life is gonna speak for itself. People gonna see that and be like, oh, that's what they've been up to.
That's what they've been up to.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't gotta do no talking.
You gotta let it. Yes. Let the fruit talk for itself.
We about that life.
But listen, I mean, the great points, babe. Create that plan.
Yeah.
Because the plan will support, it gives you the structure you need to get to where it is you're trying to go.
Facts.
So create that plan.
Create that plan, y'all.
Sit and think about that, later today or whenever you get time, whenever you have time, later in the week, later this month, whenever you have time. Just, what's a good plan? Just a couple steps.
Right.
What do I need to do to achieve this goal?
Right.
And put it in front of you, print it out, put it in your phone, wherever it makes sense, right?
Yep. And that's the thing. everything she's saying ultimately comes down to take action.
Yeah.
Take action, all right? And don't be afraid of hard work. Don't be afraid of starting off slow and not really seeing the investment on your return right away.
Right.
Okay.
Sometimes it takes time, for sure.
Yeah, we gotta kill that, self gratification and all of that. We gotta kill that.
Right, because if we think about like with the business for us, Bundles and Bits, we started that 2016.
2017.
2017. No, it was November 2016.
November 2017.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was pregnant. Yeah. I was one. Yes. 2017. But I mean, for the first 4 years, all 5 years, we didn't see anything, barely.
Right.
But now because we've stayed persistent, and determined, and not given up, and we continue to set goals for the business, and we continue to act on the business. We are now seeing some of that come, the results of that we're starting to see that ROI, that return on investment, by being on Amazon, by being on Walmart, by, diversifying our channels. And so it's, sometimes it can take years, but sometimes it doesn't.
Man,
but be okay if it does, right?
Be okay if it does. There you go. Be okay with it does. I'm learning more and more that I've always been patient, but patience truly is the key. It's been many times with our business, man. We can speak to it so much because obviously we felt every emotion with our business.
Right,
we've changed. We went from a gift-serving business, right, to a shampoo and conditioner, hair care business. And that was all just happening organically as we experienced life. We learned so much. That first phase of our business was such a phenomenal time because when I look back, I mean, the growth, the knowledge, the lessons, all the experiences that we accumulated up until this point, I mean, it's not shocking to see success, but it truly is amazing that we endured the tough times to get to this point. Right. And we still have so much support. I mean, so much work to do. So thank you guys so much for your support.
Not even close to being where we want to be.
Oh yeah, so it's not a game. Being an entrepreneur is something that is it's definitely not for everybody. And I'm proud to say that it is for us. I think we've learned so much. I think we're growing the wisdom, the knowledge. And as this business continue to do what it does, it's just going to be a true testament. Starting from scratch.
Right. Building that business without the resources.
Own money into this, y'all. Yeah. Come on now.
So
Black owned. Come on now. Man. All right. Well, we don't want to talk your off. We really do hope that we, highlighted some key points in here to really get you guys to understand how important it is to create a plan. Stick to the plan.
And prioritize that plan.
Right. Prioritize your life.
Right.
Okay? It's okay to take a step back to move forward, okay? Humble yourself, man. It's okay to take a step back to move forward. Do not stress yourself out trying to live a persona, live a life you can't keep up with. Kill that.
It's not about that anyway, y'all.
It's not, man.
It's not about the image.
Don't nobody care, man. Don't nobody care.
Right.
All right, don't nobody care.
You want to be happy with yourself.
Facts.
You want that inner peace at the end of the day, that you want to just be like, I love what I have in my life.
Correct.
And I'm good.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful feeling. And we're aiming towards that more and more every day. And we just accepting, we are parents. We are husband and wife. We do have 3 children, 8 months, 4 years old, 6 years old. We have kids that need attention. That, when you're parenting kids at that age, you're their everything. Okay.
Right. The whole world.
They need us for everything all day, every day. We don't get a break. But once again, it's just a testament that I believe. I always tell my wife, we built for it. God won't put more on you that you can't bear, and ultimately, it's making us better in the long run. So, yeah.
All right, y'all. Create that plan. carve out some time because you're important. So make the investment in yourself. You are valuable.
Yes.
You are loved. You are wonderfully made.
You are. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button.
Yep.
Leave us some feedback in the comment section, man. You guys have an awesome day. Get to it. Be great.
Go be great.
All right, we go.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.